We at Northwestern University are committed to addressing the greatest global challenges facing the world today. If you think about where a great idea comes from, there is a trajectory from the moment that a researcher has a question, a hunch, all the way to the moment at which a project is complete, research is finished, and it reaches next users in the world. Now, we as universities are very, very skilled at the center piece of that arc. We know how to do the research, collect the data, peer review the research, and so forth. But what about the two ends of that spectrum? Where does the hunch come from? And then on the other hand, how do you bridge the gap from publication to getting that research into the hands of next users? We are committed to figuring out how to make those two pieces of the puzzle work as well as possible. So we at Northwestern Buffett have a three-stage process for incubating and supporting the great research that will impact the world. Any faculty member who has an idea for a research project that could have global impact can simply pose that question on our website. And we at Northwestern Buffett will help to assemble a group of people to have a discussion.
I've been working for a long time on thinking about how do we do transdisciplinary research to solve global environmental problems. So I proposed an idea lunch. As an environmental social scientist here at Northwestern, it can be hard to figure out who are the people that would be your natural collaborators. And so the Institute curated a list of people from all of the different units at the university. I don't know how they did it, but they did a great job of sort of culling through and figuring out who might be interested in this type of interdisciplinary work on global environmental change. And then the Buffett Institute looked for another co-facilitator for the process in addition to myself and suggested Jennifer Dunn from McCormick.
So I got an email inviting me to come to a lunch to talk about disproportionate effects of environmental challenges, and I thought this was a great idea, and I was really curious to see who else would be there, what we talk about. So I went to this lunch and we had a really great conversation. What stood out for me is that the need for analysis around cost and sustainability and evaluation of environmental impacts from a quantitative perspective, and that's what I do for my research. So I was excited to see some opportunities to work with people from different fields in that type of area.
Sometimes the group may say, you know, we want to formulate our question more precisely and we'd like to keep working together. And at that point, we move to stage 2 in our process, which is the Idea Incubation Workshop. Now, the Idea Incubation Workshop is a weekend at which the research team comes together at Northwestern Buffett. They have an opportunity also to invite next users, members of civil society or governments or NGOs to join in the conversation and help to incubate the idea. At the end of the weekend, each team presents its research in front of an esteemed panel of jurists. That panel provides great feedback to each of the groups and selects one or more projects for Northwestern Buffett to support.
I was really skeptical of the idea of spending 3 days with people I barely knew and coming up with an idea, but it actually worked for us really well. This intensive focusing forced us to open our minds to new research possibilities.
Over the course of that weekend, I think we all developed a really strong sense of ownership for this proposal, and everybody really pitched in with their best ideas. I feel like we have these pieces in place through these different disciplines to help make our solutions more effective. I found myself really invested in wanting to be selected to take this project and move it forward, work with these people, and make this a reality.
We would really encourage all faculty who might have an idea to reach out to us. It's a simple process. You can go to our website or contact any of our staff. It doesn't have to be a fully baked idea, and we will sponsor an idea dialogue for you.